How's it going, everyone? Liam Catterson here. We're on episode number 6 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which is called The Pack. I believe we're at the halfway point of this season, because I think this episode has fewer episodes than the rest of them do. But still, it's been a very, very entertaining journey so far. Last episode was absolutely superb stuff. And it was very, very strong, especially in lore. And yeah, I really, really loved the last episode so much. But I am loving the show more and more as we do step into more episodes. I am really, really enjoying my time watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But yeah, with that said, let's just delve right into this episode. I'll have the extended reaction up on Patreon by now. So with that said, let's go. Oh, are we at the zoo? Awesome. Never been to a zoo.
Oh, look. It's Buffy and all her friends.
That's witty.
Do you ever wonder?
They're invisible.
Ever wants to hang out
They're gonna drop kick you.
Were you this
We just saw the zebras mating. Thank you. Very exciting.
Oh!
like the Heimlich with stripes. I missed it. Yet somehow I'll find the courage to live on.
Rudy's been looking for a reason to come down on us. It's okay.
Come on, we're gonna check out the hyena
Because you
house.
saved our
But I
skin.
think it's off limits.
And therein, my friend, lies the fun.
Laugh in the face of danger. Especially with hyenas. That kind of actually relates to 2 points. I made a pun and a Lion King joke.
What are Kyle and his buds cute?
I think it looks hungry.
Come on, Spot. Come on, supper time.
Oh, come on. These guys can eat a dick.
Ow! Stop it! Not funny.
I think that's doing your own species. What are you gonna get in my face?
Throw him in the pit! This is not going to be a problem. Oh, God. Oh, no, not you, Sander! Not you!
My head go tingly. You know what I mean?
I dimly recall.
But it hasn't happened too late.
Willow! I love her!
Not even for a dangerous and mysterious older man whose leather jacket you're wearing right now.
Goes with the shoes.
Come on, Angel pushes your buttons. You know
Yeah, I do
that.
ship it. I'm shipping
I
Buffy and
suppose
Angel.
some girls-
Oh?
Lordy Herbert gave Mr. Flutie quite a scare, didn't he?
It's
Students,
a pig!
I'd like
Wait,
you all
wait!
to meet Herbert, our new mascot for the Sunnydale High Razorbacks.
Got a live pig as a mascot.
He's so cute.
He's not cute. No, he's a fierce Razorback.
Sandy.
Look, forget it, okay? I don't get it. I won't ever. I don't care.
I don't like
We can finish
this.
this another time.
See, the problem is
That
you kids
hyena
today have no
shit.
school spirit.
It's not.
Hold on.
It's
let me
not
get his
great.
outfit
It's
on.
hurting the
Today
ship,
it's
and
all
I don't like
gangs
it.
and-
Is Buffy actually slaying this? Man, I just want to go back to my school days and play dodgeball again. Oh! Oh no. Doghouse. Oh! What the hell? Oh, come on!
Good, this
Santa.
game is brutal. I love it.
So intense. I mean, it could be worse. You could have a basketball hit you on the nose. Not that I speak from experience.
Tasty face again.
Oh, now that is not on. I mean, I get that he has been mind screwed, but still, you hum, Willow. We're gonna have problems.
You gonna say something to me?
Stop laughing though.
Let's do lunch.
No, 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 no! Don't you dare! No, not the pig! is messed up.
Always been close, but he's never. I think something's
That
wrong
wasn't-
with him. Or maybe there's something wrong with me.
I want to give her a hug.
What are you talking about? I've heard that somewhere. Xander has been
Not a
acting
laughing
totally
matter.
wiggy ever since we went to the zoo. Him and Kyle and all those guys, they went into the hyena cage. Oh God, that laugh.
You're saying that Xander's becoming a hyena?
I don't know. Or been possessed by one?
What about
Not just Xander, all of them.
what you were
Well,
said, what you were
I've
told
never heard
before
of
when you tried to get into the hyena
They found him.
The
place?
pig? They do seem to be the schmoes of the animal kingdom.
Why couldn't Xander be possessed
Maybe-
by a puppy or some ducks?
Not to think of
Exactly,
possession as a
Willow.
word.
Oh, I'll say it is. The man.
This is ridiculous. We need to talk.
There we go. There we go.
Been waiting for you to jump my bones.
I have
No,
seen
no.
some sick things in my life. Believe
Come on, Slayer. I like it when you're scared. The more I scare you, the better you smell.
I don't like this. I don't like this whatsoever. Don't tell me. Do not tell me. Oh, that is not subtle at all. Yeah, don't tell me they just did what I
Hurry
think
up.
they
Gotta
did
get
to
him locked
him.
up somehow.
Did it show him?
Showed the
They
principal.
didn't hurt him, did they?
They ate him.
Oh my god. That is messed up.
Ate Principal Flutie?
Ate him up?
The official theory is that wild dogs got into his office somehow. There was no one at the scene.
No, they're not wrong in a
But Xander
sense.
didn't.
There's a baby! Oh my god, no, don't even... There is a frickin' baby. Don't even think about it.
I know you better than she does. And I wanted to be here to see if you were still you.
You know I
Hello?
am. Look at me. Look.
No. Yep, that's what... Oh my god.
They will track the missing member of their pack until they find him. They should come right to you.
Ah, and Willow's all alone. Don't hurt her.
Willow.
I'm not listening.
Oh my god, no, get away! Oh my god, no. Yeah, I would run the hell out of there. Whew, that was... How she managed that... No! No. Go on, Buffy! Oh, shoot. Let's do
You know what you
this.
want.
Follow the Slayer! Follow the Slayer!
Why would you...
You son of a
It would be
bitch!
frustrating for you that a bunch of school children could accomplish what you could not.
It bothered me. But the power will be mine.
Oh my god! No, Giles!
When the time is right, I'm gonna need your help.
No, can we stop her? Like, can we stop putting Willow in danger for, like,
Buffy, get ready.
the rest of this episode? Because I don't like it. I don't like this! Oh? There we go. Ah, shoot. Go on. Wow. Did he knock him in the... Oh, no. I thought he knocked him in the frickin'... Oh, there we go. He's in the pit now. You are what you eat. That craving for power sucks, doesn't it?
I don't find anything anywhere about memory loss afterwards.
Did you
They
tell them?
retain.
Your secret dies with me.
Shoot me, stuff me, mount me.
Playing it off. Like, I guess it's that lightheartedness from Xander, like, to play it off as if he doesn't remember. Yeah, I gotta say, that was a pretty dark episode of Buffy. It was insane. And I don't mean it like, oh my god, this is insane. All of, like, when something is so incredibly done and all of that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think this is probably one of the strongest episodes. I think this is the strongest episode of Buffy I've seen so far, but it was just insane about how this show took a complete 180. Because it's during this time of Buffy, I've always seen it as pretty much lighthearted, and this was completely dark. I mean, if it wasn't for Principal Flutie getting eaten, the attempted rape scenes was, it left me very, very uncomfortable. I didn't like it whatsoever. Not to say it was a bad implementation, but you get the idea. Your general feeling to that kind of thing is just you just don't like it whatsoever, and I didn't. I was like, especially when he pinned Buffy to the wall and started going for her neck. Yeah, that was very, very stomach churning, and that's and the worst thing is, this isn't even Xander, which I really, really think that the end bit where Xander said that he faked the memory loss, because I think that was really, really well done, because it wasn't him, but it was his the act of his body doing something like that to Buffy, who he does care about, is just repulsive on his mind, and he doesn't want that to sink in and all of that. So I really, really liked that bit of touch, but I also would like to have seen the perspectives of the other bullies as well. And I think the bullying theme in this episode was really, really nicely touched up upon. But I was going to say, I also wanted to see the other the reactions from the bullies, because whereas they might have been assholes and jerks that you just want to yeet to the sun, I don't think naturally they would be. I can't move this. I don't think murder would be on their minds, and they've just killed the principal. And if Xander can remember the fact that he nearly raped Buffy, then they're going to remember killing the principal. And not just that, but eating him as well. So, like, it's not just the fact that you have the act of murder on your minds, but cannibalism as well. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think that I'm sure these kids, like, there should be some kind of therapy or something like. Oh, well, then again, the report is that some wild dogs got into the school and got to Flutie. Well, even then, outside of school, they need some kind of therapy to get the minds off. Like, didn't we see that in episode 3, was it, where Cordelia was with someone and she was over dramatic and all of that? Yeah, they had some kind of therapy then. But like I said, they can't really disclose. I don't think they would be willing to disclose the fact that they turned into cannibals. But they were possessed and all of that. So yeah, but still, it's going to be really, really taxing on the mind, isn't it? Like, it will be. Like, they might be jerks and all of that, but like I said, I don't think they have it in them to revel in murder, and even then cannibalism. Like that is pretty disturbing. Same with Xander, I guess. Like I guess with Xander it's a bit more looser because that end scene implied it. Like Giles knows that he didn't lose his memory, so Xander can disclose like if it's on his mind, he could surely confide to Giles, surely. So yeah, it's just, this is going to be taxing on the mind, surely. Like I mean, it would for me, and like I said, it was a pretty dark episode, but like I said, I think the way they handled bullying was really great. Like that was a present topic in this episode, with okay, you got your jerks, and then it escalated to them being possessed and them being like a pack, like them ganging up on you and all of that. It was a terrifying presence to see them intimidate people and all of that. As well as the fact that they unleashed on the, like they had they acted like assholes to the kid who saved their asses at the zoo, but they were really more intimidating to the kid during the dodgeball when they all ganged up on him. So yeah, I think the way they handled bullying and handled the frightening presence was really great stuff to see. But yeah, it was just a really dark episode. I feel so bad for the pig that also got ate as well. Like, you had a bad feeling. I think I had a bad feeling something was going to happen, but still, I could not have imagined it would be this horrifying. Same with the principal, though. Like, and same with, like, a lot of themes in this episode. A lot of areas in this episode was quite disturbing. And like I said, it's a complete insane 180 to what what I've usually encountered. And like, I'm not so sure, like, if it's going to get, like, very dark, but considering how we have 5 episodes, I guess pretty much lighthearted. It hasn't been total lightheartedness and all of that. I don't know, it just feels completely different. Not that I'm complaining whatsoever, like, oh, this shouldn't have been on TV and all of that. It's just insane to take in. Like, it's been like, I guess, a gentle ride through Buffy so far, and then it's just downhill from here, isn't it? Like, well, not downhill in terms of quality, but you get the idea, the roller coaster, the adrenaline. It's just like, yeah, because I did not see any of the, like, I knew this would be problematic, like them being possessed and all of that, but I didn't expect it to go this level of, like, horror. Especially Xander is, like, well, Xander, like, it was just heartbreaking to see him turn into this darker form as well. He's pretty lighthearted. But like I said, I really like the idea that he does fake up the memory loss, because what he did to Buffy. Well, this is the thing though. If he was with, well, it wouldn't have made a difference anyways, because whilst they killed the principal, he cornered Buffy. But like, if he was in both those situations, then Xander's mind would be absolutely, like, you just feel so, well, you do feel so bad for him now, but it would be even worse to consume, wouldn't it? Like, if you participated in cannibalism and nearly attempted raping one of your friends, not by your, and the worst part is, well, it's bad anyways, but you're being possessed as well. So, and I think you live through these events as well. Like, I think when he was locked up, a bit of, like, the possession played out a bit of Xander to Willow, so he could get Willow's trust. And then once the cape was unveiled, yeah, all hell broke loose. But I think, like, through all of that, like, it could be that the real mind of Xander was put to sleep, and then when normality kicked in, he retained all those memories, because it's the brain. Yeah, he's got a brain and all of that. Even though he can be goofy and might act like he hasn't got a brain or all of that half the time, but you get the idea that the memories will linger, will settle in, and yeah. But I did feel like if the spirit unleashed a bit of Xander to Willow, then he's got to live through with this, but he can't act, he can't pull away because the possession has a tight hold, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I think he would have, like, whilst all of these horrifying acts were portrayed, same with the bullies, they lived through it and they couldn't act on doing anything to stop it, so it's quite horrifying to see. I like the twist as well with the zookeeper advocating this possession because he wanted the power for himself. Like, he wanted the pack to be led to the zoo, but there was never any intent on, okay, so the hyenas get it back, it's all normal. He just wanted the power, so I really, really liked that twist. And I'm noticing, like, these twists are becoming a prominent thing. Like, episode 3, we had the twist with the Freaky Friday situation. Last episode, I think there was, they're starting to develop on twists, so I'm really, really liking that. And it just caught you off guard completely, so I really, really loved that twist towards the end. I also feel so bad for Willow as well. Like, she got a lot of hurt in that episode, and I just want to give her a hug. And yeah, she, like, not just being chased by the possessed, but also emotionally as well. Like, she had to take that from possessed Xander. So, and what I also really, really loved about this episode is, like, not only did we just want to give Willow a hug, like, we just didn't like her seeing her being hurt and all of that during this episode, but we got more into Willow's and Xander's relationship, because it does seem like Willow is infatuated with Xander, and that was put to the test when Xander was possessed. And you saw how painful it was for Xander to be like this, to kind of shun Willow away. So it was really, really good to get more into their relationship. So yeah, but it was a really, really great episode with just some bits that just caught you off guard completely. It was painful. Like, it was pretty horrifying to sit through some of the bits, like the attempted rape bit, and the fact that you had to, I was going to say that I don't think they would show the people eating Principal Flutie, but, like, just that act alone and just letting that sink into your head is just, like, grim anyways. Yeah, it was a pretty dark episode. And then I thought they were going to have go for the baby as well, which would have just been the icing on the dark cake, wouldn't it? Because, so I'm glad that there were limits and all of that, because they could have just gone all out and consumed the baby. And yeah, but I'm glad, I guess there was some kind of limits to really, really, controversial topics, in this episode. So yeah, like, there was already some controversial topics, but, like, that it would have been just completely super dark. Like, it was so dark anyways in this episode, but it could have been a lot worse, is what I'm saying. So yeah, but yeah, this was insane. I really, really loved the story. It was so dark, it caught me completely by surprise. And yeah, I think it was a well done story, which really touched up well on the aspects of bullying in a really, really haunting fashion. I really, really enjoyed this episode, and it's probably I think we've got a few, like I said, we're halfway through Buffy so far. So I'm sure my opinions are going to change, but so far this is my favorite episode of Buffy this season. And out of like the several other seasons, I'm sure that I'm going to find an episode that will surpass this in terms of quality and all of that. But so far, this is my favorite episode, just the way it was constructed, as well as the actor who played Xander, like, got some more flexibility with his role. It was a dark story, it was well done, and caught you completely by surprise all throughout, as well as you got to connect with Willow as well, because Willow's an innocent being. So I really enjoyed this episode so much. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!